Hello and welcome to Pitchside once again. It's great to be here. And like I said, the series is set up beautifully because we are at 1-1 and there's all to play for. England won that first test match very convincingly. And then Pakistan managed to stage that comeback courtesy their spin attack. So plenty to look forward to. And of course, the pitch is always a point of conjecture amongst all of us. So I'll be talking to my usual experts here with me. I've got with me David Kaur and Amir Sohail. Amir, for Pakistan's perspective, obviously their confidence would be high after winning that test match. There's been so much talk around that pitch and conditions because they were important. They played an integral role in that last test match. So all set up beautifully.
Yeah, finally Pakistan got to know about their strength and how not to allow the opposition to play on their strength. And now you talk about conjecture about the pitch. Let's hope it's been curated the way the Pakistani team actually wanted it.
I think that's an important point. You know, it has to be curated the way Pakistan wants it because even England has now gone in with 3 spinners.
Well, they're just responding to what they've seen over the last 3-4 days since they've been up here. And as you say, everyone's been looking so closely at the pitch, at the massive fans they've used to try and dry it out. Allegations, the word rake has been used, I don't know if they're correctly or otherwise. So the whole point is, yes, the pitch is meant to be turning. So England have responded to that. They picked the extra spinner. A couple of other changes we'll talk about, of course, in due course after the toss. But everyone knows that the entire plan here is for that pitch to turn.
All right, well, we are actually ready with the all-important toss. Remember, Pindi is traditionally a ground that favours a lot of runs. We are ready with the captains. It's over to Bazid Khan, who's out there ready for the toss.
Welcome to the toss here, the decider at Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium, all-important toss today. We've got the 2 captains, Shan Masood, Ben Stokes and Sir Richie Richardson, the match referee. Shan, I believe you have the coin. Give it a flip.
Tails.
Tails is the call. It is a tails. I'm going to guess you're going to have a bat.
Yeah.
What do you reckon about the pitch? There's been a lot of people looking at it, a lot of theories about it. What do you reckon?
I mean, look, it's, who knows? I think we'll have to wait and see till a bit of cricket and a bit of traffic's gone over it. But I mean, at the moment, it looks a really good wicket. But yeah, it's another challenge that we're presented with, and we'll just wait and see.
Back to Rawalpindi, good memories. Obviously, that epic test match. Does that factor in anything? Just build confidence?
Oh no, I think you know where you have special moments as a team. You know, you always look back and remember those things. But yeah, this could be a completely different type of wicket in a completely different type of game. So yeah, we'll just have to face what's in front of us.
3 spinners. Normally England don't play 3 spinners. That's exciting as well.
Yeah, it is. It's great to have Rayan back. Very free-spirited cricketer, someone who wants to come in and change the game, whether it be with ball, bat or in the field. So it's really good to see him back in the team this week.
Thank you very much and good luck for the game, Ben.
Thank you. Cheers.
Shan, how important was that toss?
I mean, we'd like to believe that we just have to play good cricket. I mean, the toss, it's going to go your way sometimes and sometimes it won't. But I think the most important thing is to see the situations, see what you're under as a team and respond to those conditions.
After a long time, especially in home series, Pakistan playing the same 11, what does that do to the camp?
We've always talked about consistency. Obviously, you have to bear in mind conditions as well, and you have to see the opposition as well. So we like consistency, we like to back players, we like to give them another chance. Like we've said, Test cricket is not the easiest gig in the world, so you want your players to sort of taste Test cricket as much as possible and obviously perform through that belief from the team management.
Everybody talking about the pitch. Do you have a theory about it?
No theories. You have to wait and see how it plays. Obviously, the preparation has been a bit different, and everyone's seen that. So until both teams have batted on it, we'll keep our opinions to ourselves.
Series victory on the line. Pakistan haven't won a series for so long.
Look, I think it's a huge opportunity. We're very excited about it. I mean, playing a great team like England in our home conditions, the opportunity is there. But again, it's day by day. If we can have a good day one, we'll take it from there.
Thank you very much and good luck for the game. So the news out here in the centre is England have won the toss and surprise, have chosen to bat.
Yeah, absolutely no surprises there. Then England have made 2 changes to their squad. They've got an extra spinner in Rehan Ahmed. No surprises there as well, DG.
Well, absolutely not. Again, going back to the same theme, they looked at this pitch, they made their plans a couple of days ago. They've rested the seamers who worked so hard in that second test match in Multan. So Gus Atkinson comes back as well, who bowled well in the first test match on that very, very flat pitch. So yeah, they've added strength in that spin department, which of course, having won the toss, and if anyone pretends that toss wasn't important, they are misleading themselves and the rest of the world. That toss was vital. So England delighted to be batting. I mean, Amar was thinking they might just have stuck Pakistan in for fun, but delighted to be batting. They got the extra spinner for later in the game. I mean, Rian has been one of those guys, came in, made his debut here 2 years ago, got 5 in Karachi on a really turning pitch there. But he's been up and down. So Jack Leach is their premier spinner now. Shoaib Bashir is still the apprentice, and Rian just adds a new dimension.
All right, we're talking about the Pakistan team as well. Remember, they've gone unchanged completely. We'll be talking more about them, whether they could have had that extra seamer or stuck to the same team. Lots to talk about on pitch side. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break. Right, we're back on pitch side, and the news from the centre is that England has won the toss and they have decided to bat first. For Pakistan, they're going unchanged. Amir, would you have wanted to see an extra seamer? Didn't get to see much of Zahid Mahmood in that last test.
There was a chat of bringing in Muhammad Ali, but they have decided to go with the same team. They bat till number 8. You can expect a lot of resistance from Numan Ali and Sajid. Plenty of bowling options. But when you talk about this game and dependency on winning the toss, when you prepare for a certain game, toss is not the given that you're going to win. So you got to have contingency plan. And I think Shan Masood in this innings, especially first inning, he has to learn or find a way to use Zahid Mahmood, because the spinners might not be able to get that vicious turn which was available in Multan. So he has to be very intelligent in order to use these 3 spinners.
Well, for that to happen, the pitch needs to offer them plenty of assistance. A lot has been talked about this general pitch that we've seen. But, Pakistan would be hoping that they get the kind of results that they saw in Multan with that kind of pitch. So we're ready with the pitch report. It's over to Aruj Mumtaz and Nasir Hussain.
In Rawalpindi to discuss the 22 yards for this final test. Well, it's been baked, cooked, raked, everything under the sun. I've got Nas alongside, 2 massive industrial fans, heaters, all sorts.
It's had everything going. If you follow social media, you'd have seen all the pictures. They've had patio heaters at both ends, industrial sides fans. They've had ground staff trying to scarify it. It still looks a pretty good surface. It looks a bit cracked, more cracked than you'd expect before a ball goes down on it. You can see where these cracks, and if you go back to Multan, it was where those cracks met. That is where it started to turn, but this looks rock hard. You can see where they have tried to just scarify and scrub it. There's some little grooves there. It looks a good pitch. It may turn as the sun gets down on it. The other thing I just want to bear in mind is the outfield and the square. The square is very green. The outfield is very lush. I don't know how much reverse swing we're going to get this week. Last time England were here, in the second innings, Leach got the final wicket, Nazim Shah, LBW, but the 9 wickets before that fell to reverse swing, Robinson, Anderson and Stokes. I'm not sure how much you're going to get that this week.
Well, I mean, other numbers also tell us, you said it might turn. Historically, the Pindi surface are best for fast bowling, 2.5 and 2.8 degrees of average turn, although they did leave grass in the Pindi surfaces. But from a batting point of view, you've already mentioned, it looks a very, very good track. The question, Nas, is both sides have gone predominant spin. Will it turn, and when do you see that happening?
Well, I think it'll be a good pitch for a couple of days. The other thing to bear in mind, it's not as hot here as it was in Multan. In the mornings and evenings, it's pretty cool. In the middle of the day, it is hot. You've done all this work on the pitch. I reckon for a couple of days, it'll be flat and then it will spin. I honestly believe, for the sake of this series and Test match cricket, it needs to spin. Last thing you need is a complete road for 5 days.
Well, Nasir Hussain saying that for a couple of days it will stay flat. Amir, you wanted to add something about the pitch?
Look, they were mentioning about reverse swing, and one thing intelligent done by the ground staff, they realized that English fast bowlers, they were getting a lot of reverse swing by just roughing up the square, but this time around they haven't. So that house is covered.
All right. Have you seen such big fans in your life before near a pitch? DG, I've never seen such massive ones, but they seem to be doing the job.
No, over many years, I've seen some extraordinary things in terms of persuading pitches to behave as they are intended. But no, seeing those enormous industrial fans at either end was novel, was new. But yes, I think we accept that. Its home advantage is not to be ignored. Now, if you have control over a ground on the pitch and you know where your best chances lie, i.e. with spin bowling against this England batting lineup, well, you'll do everything you can. Whether it's going to be enough, I mean, okay, again, we have to say again that the toss is important. NASA's comment that the pitch is likely to be a very good pitch for a couple of days means that if England bat anything like the way they batted here 2 years ago, they will put a lot of runs on the board, and that kind of
I just want to add one thing. With these fans, it tells you there is life in pitch. And under this heat, you need some cooling.
Right. Absolutely. So they're multi-purpose, basically. Anyway, on that note, we'll take a short breather. Be back just in a bit. England winning the toss then and batting first. A great toss to win, considering, DG, traditionally, Rawalpindi has a record. If you win the toss, you decide to bat first, you've got a better chance of winning.
It is so simple. It's so straightforward, isn't it? I mean, last time they had to work really hard to win here. I mean, if you remember 2 years ago, they won with 10 minutes to spare before the light faded on day 5. Light is going to be a problem, I think, again at the end of the days here as well. But, I mean, I would have loved to have taken a picture of both faces when that coin came down. For Ben Stokes, tails, he's called tails all the way through. Yes, for the first time he wins the toss. This is the toss of all tosses he wanted to win, well, maybe the second test as well. Shan, unlucky.
Quick thoughts then, Amir. Pakistan.
Look, what Pakistan, they have to keep on reminding themselves about that Bangladeshi game where they scored 448 and still lost the game. So they need to have a heart to be able to deal with losing the toss.
All right, they will definitely need, that is something that they'll need to deal with, and we're hoping that they can restrict England as well. The fans are coming in nicely as well. The Barmy Army is here. We're ready for the action, all of that after this break.